Okay, everything's good. Cool. Hello. Still working on this. I'll show you what I've done. Before that, what did I do? Oh yeah, Goba. I just changed Goba around to where it'll be on the bottom right of the screen, like most of the APIs. They don't usually wander all over the screen. I set it up to where the border of the screen can change with the button press to where it can be full screen, or they'll just stay right there on the right. I'm gonna keep them right there for now until, I don't know, maybe I get more viewers, because right now it's kind of in the way. So it'll be like that unless I change it. Other than that, I think that's it. I also made like an actual executable of it again. It's on Goba 1.4 now, so that's cool. Okay, let's look at what we did. So I think I left off. I didn't even do the line work yet, did I? I did some of the line work. I don't even remember. I did some more stuff. Right. I did all the line work. So this is the bullet for the harpoon, or the first one. This is what the harpoon looks like. Yeah. Let's see, we've got this guy swimming at a horizontal. So yeah, I did the line work basically. Which looks pretty good. Vertical. This is horizontal to vertical. And vertical to horizontal. The transitions. The death is just this. He'll rotate and fall. Or maybe he'll just fall down. Or maybe it'll be like a variance. Probably will do that if I remember to. So that's all the basic snorkel guy. Scuba guy, so that's the bullet for it. The harpoon for it. This is what he looks like in his scuba gear. So this is what you'll mostly look like. And then the transitions. And the death of the scuba guy. Very much the same. Here's the suit. So that's the bullet for the suit. I actually looked at underwater bullets, which are a thing. And that's kind of like what an underwater bullet looks like. It's got these little ridges on it that help it travel through the water. Because you don't know, bullets actually don't move through the water. They kind of like, they lose their speed very quickly. A normal bullet would. But apparently this kind of bullet actually does fire underwater pretty effectively. There's also ones that look like, they're like little arrow or little spears or something. They're very long bullet. It's but I didn't want to do that. I want something that fits the same size as the other one, so I went with that design. So that's what the bullet looks like. And then for the dive suit, I just cut it up into little pieces. I'm gonna make it to where when he dies, he explodes and the pieces, well, you know, there's an explosion, the pieces come falling off and they're separate chunks. And then the little scuba guy just is underneath it, underneath the explosion, and moves into the next form. So yeah, basically I'm going to draw all these things as just little parts and animate them afterwards. But the animation's pretty simple. So yeah, we got the helmet and then the arm. Of course the arm is below the helmet, so you won't get to see that part. It's right there. There's the body piece, which will be below the helmet as well. The second arm piece is actually just a little part right there. I'm gonna have to do something to, now that I think about it, to put that in. I should do that real quick. Let me, before I forget. Just because I'm gonna have to like fill this in and put it where it goes, so I might as well not have any blank lines there. Doesn't matter what's under here because you'll never see this, and you'll never see this arm. What I'm going to do, this arm right here, the back arm, It'll be part of this. Yeah, it'll be here when he's animated, but when I kill him, I'll just have 2 of this arm fall down, because that is what it looks like anyway. So, one less thing to draw. Anyway, there's that. We got the leg, it's on top. The legs are the part that animate. They just move forward and backwards in the back leg. Yeah, that's what it looks like with this bullet. And the sub itself, sub's got little torpedoes like that. And then the full sub ended up looking like this. I changed a little bit of the design, but not too much. I just got rid of that thing that was on the bottom here. I changed the way the back fin looked, the way this top fin looked. Mostly the same as before. And right now I'm designing like an underwater explosion that kind of goes with that. I was looking at an actual explosion, contrary of I don't think this one's slow-mo, guys. This is some other one that I can't think of the name of. I usually go to like some of them science YouTube channels to get a lot of my effects footage, because you know, if I do a slow motion video, it's really easy to break down how to do the effect. But an underwater explosion, just a kind of this expand, retract, rippling, mostly just bubbles. This one doesn't actually have like a fire explosion in it, but you can get a good idea of what it's supposed to look like when it's an explosion underwater. But that's too many frames and it seemed a little too complicated, so I've been trying to like simplify that as much as possible. So they'll start off with just like this large, quick growing burst. Stay mostly spherical. It's got like a rough edge around it, like it's bubbly. It'll probably stay at this one for like an extra frame, and then it'll kind of like fade back to shrinking to middle, come back big, and right now I'm doing like the shrink back down. And then what I'm thinking is I'll use the particle effects to do my bubbles for like anything that produces bubbles, like the snorkel or the dive suit. So I'll probably just have like an effects emitter release a bunch of bubbles after this. So this is just like, yeah, the explosion part that plays, but there'll be like a bunch of bubbles left over, and hopefully it looks good. And really this is only used for when the sub and the dive suit explode, I think. I'll just change the size of them. And I think I was doing this one. I want to do 4 for 7. And then I want to duplicate it, bring it up, 8, pull it up, and then I just take 2, lower the opacity, and then change tonal correction, drop the saturation, up the brightness, and then I probably want to shrink this just a bit to give it that effect, but with the brightness on the inside. That makes me think I needed one more of these, a frame 9, which is this without. Hey RJ. Yeah, I'm treating it more like a hobby now. That's the plan. Oops. I've seen you've been playing a few things. What was it? I can't think of the name. It's not Genshin anymore. I don't know. It's one that I'm not ever familiar with. Oh no, I put the wrong tag on it. There we go. There we go. So it should look like this. And if I put like a lot of glow on it to make it flashier at the beginning, it'll probably look better. Let's try this. I've had to cut more of my Final Fantasy VII music out. Seems like that gets copyrighted a lot. It's never by Square Enix either. It's always by some other person who's used the melody in their own song and the copyright claiming it. I'm just end up cutting out all the Final Fantasy music eventually so that I don't get any more claims. Oh, oops. Does that matter? It might not even matter. I don't think the glow is going to do anything. I've been drawing on the wrong frame. I don't know. Let's see if that does matter. Let's draw on this frame and see if it looks different. Not really. So I just want to do something where this kind of tempers off. Where it's got more of that bursty look in the beginning. Of course, if I turn off the onion skinning. Oh, it is off. That's right. It looks like that because of the bubbles. What if I put this on black? I'm wondering if I add like a bubble layer to this, if it'll look good. I haven't used this much, but I do have a brush that's specifically for this. There we go, soap bubble. I think the rainbow effect in the soap bubble won't look good. I'll have to change it. Nah. But I'm gonna have to like make up the difference using particle effects, I think. I'm just a little iffy on the low opacity white. Though that is what it looks like in an explosion. The fire goes out and creates this air pocket, and then the fire retracts while the air pocket kind of follows afterwards. Before the fire finally kind of burns out and it just leaves a ton of bubbles from all the air that was created. I don't know. I'll go with that for now. Okay. Next is doing the masking. So I'm going to do this the same way I always do, I think so. Yeah. This is where having clean layers would have come in handy. I've already forgotten how I do this. Is it overlay and then... Is it color and shadow or shadow and color? Save. No, this one's completed. I won't even be able to find out. I don't remember. Do I have an example somewhere? It has been so long since I've done this, I have forgotten my own process. Oh, this might have an example. Okay, it's color and shadow. I believe so. So this one should be my color. Overlay. This one should be my shadow. Hard light. Okay, that should be enough to go, or at least until I burn out tonight. Well, let's see if I can remember everything. Masking's pretty simple, and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this is backwards, and yeah, line work's supposed to be at the top. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that real quick. On bottom. I think the only thing that matters is when it comes to shading, I gotta remember to do the parts that don't move shaded first. As long as I do that, I won't screw up. That was one of the big rules. One day I should write down my rules for animating as something to remind myself. Okay, this is the reference. Now we want 50. Selection. Okay, I think we're good here. So I do this, select in there, select in there, select in here. Get all the gaps, and now I've got this neat little macro that should just do it in one go. Like that. Oh, that's right, it's supposed to work in reverse order. Well, let's go ahead and do them all and just see if that works. I thought it was supposed to go to the next one automatically. Huh. I'm pretty sure it was. Maybe it's broken. Not changing. It doesn't matter. I think I should check that one first before moving on, probably. I mean, it should be good. We'll see. If I do this, and then I put like a black layer over top, it should vanish, right? If I've done it correctly. There's a better way to do this. I can't remember. It's something like, oh yeah, I gotta make this pure black. There we go. Now if I can see anything, it's not working correctly. But it looks good. That's a good mask. All right. It's working fine. That was to see if there's anything that got into the anti-aliasing and screwed it up, but it looked fine. So we can continue on, do the rest of them. I'm going to look at this macro. If I can. God, I don't remember how to do macros. It's in here, I'm just missing it. I don't know what it's called exactly. I don't know. That's another thing I've completely forgotten how to do. It's like an order of operation or something. Basically, it's a video game macro where you just insert a bunch of commands and it does them all in order. It's supposed to cycle through so I can quickly go through stuff, I think, and it's just not working. Oh well, I give up. Alright, so that's a hand. Oops. Redo that. I'll have to clean this up later. Get the bulk of it done though. I was wondering about this. I think I didn't do the legs correctly here. I did it right for the diver, possibly, but I think I forgot to reverse the order when I did it here. I don't know if that's going to matter at all. But it means I'm basically doing the same thing twice. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to keep doing it. Even though it might be pointless. I'm like 100% sure that I've done this incorrectly though. And I've come too far to fix it. So, oh well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the legs are animating backwards here. It doesn't matter that much. Guess I should go ahead and do these. I had an extremely bad headache today. Trying to crush it with drugs, but it's just not working. I mean, it's still kind of there, so it sort of works. I've got even more little gaps to cover. My hand was cramping like crazy yesterday. Again, showing how long it's been since I've done this. I gotta try a new frame of mind. There's something wrong with my head. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but anything I say on camera, I feel extremely bad when I don't do it. So I just can't say anything anymore. Like it matters. It really doesn't. I just can't get it out of my head that it doesn't. It's one of those illogical things. That should be an arm. Yeah. Wonder if this game will make any money. I'm not too hopeful on this one. It's not. I don't know. There's not a lot to it that I think would draw customers or players. This one's more of just like a fan thing. How many people were a fan of the old Jaws game? Probably not many. I think this one's more just for my own mental. Yeah, maybe I did these legs wrong too, because this one seems to animate in the wrong direction as well. That means these are completely worthless, and I shouldn't even bother with them. I mean, if that's true, why am I bothering with them? I mean, I've done them wrong, so there's no point even keeping them. Why don't I just get rid of these? I'm going to do that. Alright, let's get rid of the vertical to horizontal on both of these, because I think I did them wrong somehow. Both of them, which I don't know how that happened. We'll just play this one in reverse, as we should. That's one less thing to do. They probably won't matter anyway. Oh, this song can't stay. This is a remix of Invader Zim. It's never got any copyright things, but it's only a matter of time. I thought I got rid of all those songs. I mean, there's a lot of songs to go through. Trying to get rid of all the remix stuff, all the stuff that comes from anime. Alright. That's out of the song. Out of the list. Okay. Now go through and clean all that. Oh wait, I'm not done with this. There's still two more. These. This is based on a real torpedo too. A Mark 44 Navy torpedo. I don't know that unless I looked it up. I'm an artillery guy, so don't know much about Navy torpedoes, but it was fun to learn. Alright, best way for me to check this mask, I think, is with this, even though it's bright and ugly. I gotta check the insides. Let me think about this, because I have little cheats to do this, but I think this is the best way. Yeah, usually I would put like a black layer to see, but I can't do that with this. Okay, no, this is right. We're just gonna have to go in real tight, even though this won't matter too much. I don't know. I do it, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Honestly, this doesn't matter. This is going to be so low def, I shouldn't even bother. But here I am. Doing it anyway. I have seen this affect some pretty low def stuff before though. Little anti-aliasing errors. And the good thing is, if I wanted to use any of these images for like a cutscene, they'll already be cleaned up and nice. So I have like a high def version as well. I don't know, this snorkel messed up every single time. at that. The more I'm starting to get into this, the more I want to start go back to working on Gazzard. I'm gonna finish this. I need to finish. I need a victory under my belt. Maybe it'll help a lot, I think. Even if no one cares. I think that's the whole point of this, is to have something simple that's finished and good. There was some stuff with Gazzard I didn't show, did I? No, I'm thinking about it. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Several months since I had that burnout. I stopped working on it. And then it was just like piddling on it every now and then. I might have been working on the skeleton, the last video I did. I might as well show it, because I'll forget otherwise. This was the skeleton. They ended up looking really good. God, yeah, I don't remember where I left off back then, but like the back step, I think I showed all this off. The rest, the forward walk, different chunks this guy is in. Yeah, I think I showed all this off. This guy, his attack. And the bone thrower. This one was a big one, yeah. Man, I think skeletons might have been what burnt me out. It's very hard to do skeletons. They require a lot of work. This one, yeah, this one was a very complicated one because he's got so many states. Right, this is his idol. It's this one. That's what he looks like normally, and then he throws pieces of himself. Like, usually you have Castlevania games with these bone throwers, and they throw, like, infinite bones. But I just thought it would be funny to have a guy that throws parts of himself until he kills himself, basically. And that took forever to do. That was like his idol, and then I have his idol in all these different positions. I don't even think he animates. Yeah, just his little thing animates. His idol is he gets rid of his arm, he throws his bicep, his whatever that bone is called. I learned all these bone names at some point and now I've forgotten them all. Throws his tail, throws another bit of tail, some more tail, some more tail, and then I think he throws his head because it's the last thing he's got that's not like required, and then he'll fall apart. And we got the animations for that. He's just throwing stuff. So that was that. And then there was this frog guy that I was working on. I don't remember if I did this one on stream or not. Ended up drawing a lot of frogs. That's the Frog King boss when he's sitting down. That's the frog with armor who's diving forward. The king diving forward with his knife. And then one without armor. And then, yeah, these different variations for jumping. And then just standing, sitting idle. These three. And I think I was on the part where I was going to start filling these in. And then that's when I stopped and I just did not go back for months. That's me. What happened? Such a shame. I say it over and over, and I really shouldn't even. Fuck it. Let's like just address it. I would probably be done. I would definitely be done if I didn't have these burnouts. Like, without a doubt. I just can't help it. There's a moment when I'll stop it, and it's just like playing an RPG. Once you stop it, starting it back up again, you might as well just start over. I understand it quite well in a way. Logically, I understand it. I think that's always my problem. Like anxiety. Logically, I understand that there's no reason to feel anxious. But naturally, my body just does something. Logic has no meaning. Did I start here? I think so. I was thinking it might be fun to try and find like a Discord chat room or something to hang out in. I used to do that, and I ended up like leaving all of them. I don't know why, because I remember it being very enjoyable. There's like a Game Maker Studio Discord that you can hang out in, and there's always like people working on their own projects, and they're just in there talking. And it really helps to be immersed. I think that's something I'm lacking. Like with the changes to Twitch, it's a lot harder to find people who are streaming game dev stuff, or at least similar to what I'm working on. I mean, there's so many types of game dev. I'm not really going to follow along somebody using Unity or Unity's not that different, but C+ or Unreal. That's why it's good to find somebody using the same stuff you're using, same software. And there might just be Discord channels that yeah, just straight up for game developers or something, or for creatives. Like I have no outside driving influences or motivators. The kind of thing you get from having like a development team. Did I say this out loud? I think I said this in my head. I want to play this game again. Saga Frontier. There's a remaster. I played a little bit of it, and it looks nice. It's supposed to have new content in it. Problem is, I've already beaten Saga Frontier like 3 or 4 times. So, when it comes to the remaster, I'm like, okay, I gotta go through like a ton of content that I already know everything about to get to the new stuff. It's become a lot harder. I do really like that game though. It would be fun to stream it or something. I feel like if I stream an RPG, I'd have to finish it though. The other thing about streaming is I'd have to move my whole setup anytime I play a game. Otherwise, I'm playing like from off center like this because my microphone's over here. So every time I want to go to the computer, I have to move everything over to my left. I think I would really like to set up my workspace in a way to where I wouldn't have to move a microphone or camera ever. But I don't think that's possible with this giant desk. This just would get in the way of everything else if it's not drawing. But it's perfect for drawing, so I don't want to do without it. Okay, there's that done. Next is color or shading. One of the two. I think color next. Oh god, flesh tones. I think there's flesh tones over here. I might have to pull up a picture. Oh my, that's a very peach guy. I think it's easier to find like a color picker than trying to find a flesh tone. I know it's like kind of yellow, orange. One more red. That's pretty close. That should be fine. Maybe I should save this color. No, I know what to do. Just make a palette. There we go, so I don't lose that. I never spell palette right. I think that's right. 2 L's, 1 T. I feel like I always get it backwards. 1 L, 2 T's. I forgot what my colors are. I kind of want this one to look silly. Put them in some like some bright color trunks. Maybe just like some sky blue. This game's supposed to be set kind of like in an 80s, 90s sort of setting. Or maybe like a 2000s setting, but in a town that's still on older, you know, that kind of deal. Let's try this. No. Do like the pink. Look at this bright blue color. Do that for the flippers too. Yeah, let's go with this. All right, and I should mark that palette down up here. Easy to get to. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do something. It's fine. Do it later. I was supposed to draw the ship. I skipped over that when I was doing the explosion. Forgot about it. I'll do it after these are done. Never figured out what the ship's gonna look like. I'm probably gonna look at the ship from Jaws and maybe look at like the newest version of it. Do something like that. Because I don't know much about boats. So it's like pontoons. Very southern. We have lakes, not oceans. I should really get in closer, fill the whole screen here. Oh yeah, save. Always be saving. The fill tool just isn't that great sometimes. Damn it. Pen. What color's this guy's hair? Brown? I mean, blonde's the way to go. That seems too... oh, too common. Like some sort of light brown color. Maybe it should be blonde. before I do that, let's grab that blue that I was using and throw it on the palette. Maybe? Yeah, I guess so. Just dark brown. I'm cool with that. Alright, harpoon gun. Probably just some grays. Let's throw some blues on there to match colors, but I think it's just several types of gray. One of mine on the palette still. Would be a lot better if I would have copy and pasted. Yeah, I think I can. No, I can't really do that. Not for this, and I'll have to color this one, but for the other ones I should definitely do the gun by itself and paste it in. So we'll just color it here. Alright, that's dark gray. I think this will all be dark gray. Should just color the whole thing dark gray and then select out the other colors. Might have been smart. Yeah, that would have been smart. Maybe lighter. Yeah. I think that for the bullet. Probably a lighter color for the other ones. Yeah, this color for the handle too. So actually the bullet should be colored already. Yeah, just 50% gray. And then we want something lighter. I think Guilty Gear music's starting to get copyrighted now, since they released that new game. It's a shame. Got really good music.
Standing back to back, stepped on the running on a midnight train. Back to back, conscience is swimming to the end. Back to back, cannot let anyone do it again. Back to back, I can no longer pretend. Give me a break to down, just wanna get by my test again. Contract with a clown and had a high old time. Nobody doubted he is true of purpose. Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, I only did that for one. What the hell? What am I thinking? It would have been way easier if I had thought of doing that first.
Give me a break, you down. Just wanna get back to that again. Lazy down. What a heavy day.
Okay. That one's done. Now, learn from our mistakes. Let's do copy this harpoon one. Alright, so I just fixed the hands, everything else is good here. At least I don't have to do the gun now. Wrong layer. I did not expect that to happen. Why does that happen? Maybe the fill was too strong on this one. There we go. That's better. Still does this. That's okay. Yeah, I think that wasn't colored in. That's why that is happening. All right. I thought I missed this for a second, but no, that's the back arm is in there. I did do it right. Alright, cool. God, I'm doing this wrong. Great. It's this part. Wake up. Thanks, man.
Gotta go to bed, which sucks. But keep up the good work, man. This is looking great. Can't wait to play it.
Oh, thanks for the sub, too. Yeah. Thanks. Good night. It is looking great, isn't it? This half-naked man. I need to make him hairier. I think if I really want to get that 70s, 80s vibe, he's got to have a lot of body hair. Night. Only my life could be as happy as the Chocobos. That's an unhealthy standard. What happened here? None of the colors copied like they should have. Or they got overwritten. Yeah, I guess, crap. That didn't happen in the last one, did it? Not that I remember. That's annoying. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely, but turn around, turn around. I always hear that song. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely, but turn around. It's got the same melody. There was another game that was doing that to me really badly. I'm trying to think of what it was. Something I played recently. I just kept hearing another song. And the problem was the other song that I was hearing is one that I couldn't think of the name of, so I couldn't look it up. And it has like no lyrics to it. I really shouldn't be thinking of it right now because I'll never remember what it was. Oh, that's right. It's from Don't Starve, I think. Pretty sure Don't Starve has a song in it that's very similar to something else. It's got to be what it was. I was playing some Don't Starve recently. Oh, I know why that one messed up, because it didn't have a reference layer, probably. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. I can't remember the rest of the lyrics there. I think Final Fantasy Tactics music gets copyrighted a lot too. I'm gonna start pulling out every song that has any sort of claim on it, whether it's justified or not, I don't care. That way I just don't get anything anymore. No reason chancing anything. Well, I guess I'm starting to get back into it. I feel like I am. It's been a very slow build up this time. Usually I just do one stream and then I get like addicted immediately. This time I needed a couple tries to get back into it. But I'm feeling natural again. Like I want to do this every day again. That's what it gets like. And it'll get to the point where I'm like, how did I ever stop? But it will happen again. I'm not even going to say it won't. I think I'll feel better if I just admit that one day I'm going to burn out again. And it's okay. It's not okay. It's fucking annoying. And it stops me from pursuing this as a career. But whatever. Either way, I'm gonna run out of money here soon. Gonna have to get a job. I don't know what I'm gonna do for work. I don't want to go back to my old job, which I've been doing that for like 10 years, so going to something new is a thing, especially because that last job paid so much money. It's just the travel was driving me crazy. Probably made me hate the job more than anything else. Because it's really not a bad job. It's just the fact that I couldn't do anything else. Like I worked so much and I was always out of town. Probably why I got the way I did. So new job, I don't know, I'll probably look for something simple. I really want something close, if possible. It could be like a forklift operator. I mean, I could go back to doing the ironworks stuff, but I don't know. I want something simple. After I get a security job, I've always got offers for a security job. Just being a Marine Corps vet will give you that. I don't know. Once I see that, they're like, security? You want to do security? Security job. I've never accepted any of them. Never really felt like I would be a very good security officer. But it's definitely a simple job. So you know, those days you get have to deal with something really stupid. Been thinking I don't need much money to survive. I can get by on a very small budget and continue working on this. As long as I get a job that's close, and I could even do something part-time and live by and then do this more. That would probably be the way to go. Now, as far as turning this into a job, like doing it for other people, I have no idea. I'd have to expand a bit. Oh no, I skipped past that. I wasn't done there, was I? No, I still had to do this and the hair. Got distracted. I don't even want to talk about it. I think I need a job. I think that's gonna be the healthiest thing I can do. I'd stop feeling like a deadbeat. This doesn't ever feel like a job. I think that's the problem. I'm the type of person who, I don't know. I just don't feel right if I don't have a means of making money, or, you know, if I don't feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to. And for some reason, this never like, oh, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that I stopped working on it too, so. Honestly, that might be very true. I think that's why I wanted to go back to thinking of this as a hobby, because I feel like I was a lot happier doing it when I wasn't trying to make a career out of it, even though I still want to make a career out of it. It's just I can't think like that, because when I stop doing it, yeah, it messes me up. I think I'm starting to explain that. part-time job might just be what I need to fix that in my head. I don't know. It makes sense as long as I'm doing something else. It's not too time consuming while working on this. Even if I like burnout on this, I'm still doing my job. And that might make it easier to actually just come back and do this again. I don't know. Let me think about this more, because this makes a lot of sense. Before, I would do this as a hobby, but I'd be working my job out of town or whatever. So the problem I was having before was, I'd be working on this, I'd leave out of town, be in motels, I'd be working like 72-hour, 75-hour weeks. So yeah, basically enough time to come home, watch one YouTube video and go to bed. Eat food, maybe. But yeah, that was all my free time while doing my other job. So by the time I was done with that, I'd do that for like a month or two, like from 1 to 3 months. And then I'd come back home, and then it's just like a burnout, right? It's been so long since I've worked on anything that I have trouble getting back into it. So yeah, I wouldn't do anything. It'd take a little while, and then I'd finally start working on it again. But when I quit that job, then it became something to where I think the burnouts were something different. It wasn't the same. And then it became something more like, because I wasn't doing it, it affected me differently. I don't know. I'm feeling better while working on this, I'm noticing. Like, it makes sense. Of course you are. But it's just weird. I don't know. Wish I had more control over it. I'm too logical of a person. The second my body does something illogical, I lose it. Okay. Well, that was that one. I think I should do the shading for that too. I guess so. And just finish this up completely. I like what this looks like, how it turned out. I guess we'll go ahead and do the shading. So what I want to do is do the gun shading first, then everything that doesn't move, then what does move. So actually, let's just do these three before anything else. Because these are easy. I've messed up all of my shading airbrushes, so I'm going to have to get these working again. Touch was on, as it should be. Yeah, this is way too big. This needs to be like 10, 10. That's way too big. Do this, so there's less bleed off. Cool. Alright, that should be good. I want to copy this. Oh wait, and I also want to, before I'm done, add a little bit of shine to this. Look at that metal look. Cool. Now duplicate that. Move this up. And off, do this, name this 1. I love seeing shading without the object underneath. It always looks kind of cool. You still kind of see the object. It's like the object turned transparent. Especially when you hit it like that, like a surprise. Do this one real quick. Is my pressure sensitivity? I might have adjusted that because it seems really bad right now. God, I hope I didn't, because it does seem strange. Like I have to bear down really hard to get anything. It wasn't always like that, right? Alright, let's go look at it. I feel like this shouldn't have any pin pressure on it, right? Like the size might have. I don't know. Let's turn this off. I don't know why it would, which is confusing me. I don't want to change something that I've been using for a long time, but why does this have pin pressure on it? I just don't remember why. It should be something that I just do like that. I think no. It's very thick, isn't it? Let's put the pin pressure back on it. Let's just turn it down a bunch. Right now you have to press down very hard to get output. We can move this one a little higher. So same kind of thing that I had before, just now I don't have to press down as hard to get output. No, that's backwards, isn't it? Yeah. Pin pressure. So at God, I always have trouble remembering how this works. How do I right click this to make this go away? Alright, we're going to just drag it off. How does this work? So the more you bear down, the more density you get. So if I want to bear down less, it shouldn't be that hard. I'm just having trouble wrapping my head around this. Okay, so yeah, the way this is, at 0 pin pressure, you're getting 0 density. So at 25%, I want more density, more output. So yeah, I was doing this right. This should be higher. So at 25%, you're getting more. Okay, I think I did that right. I was confused whether it should go left or right, but I think that's right. Okay, let's try that again. So now, the more I bear down, the more, or the darker it gets. Oh yeah, he doesn't have any armpit hair. Yeah, screw it. No hair. There's something wrong with my pen pressure. That's what it is. Nothing's changed with my settings. It's just the pen pressure is not doing what it's supposed to. I might do highlights. I'm not sure. I usually don't. I didn't think about that. I really needed to remove it from the finger there. I can do that real fast. Okay. Do everything that doesn't move first, which is everything above the waist. Yeah, man, that's messing up a lot. What's up with this? Okay, I'm gonna go rooting around in the Wacom settings for a second. See if I can get the pin pressure working right. Man, this is so messed up. Here, I'll show you. Look how bad my tablet has gotten. Watch, this is the pin pressure right here. Think you can see my mouse? You cannot. No, you can't. You can't see my mouse. Well, it's this blue bar that moves. I'm gonna bear down to draw this thing. Just look how much it flickers in and out. It goes from nothing there's no like middle ground. It's just, this used to be a smooth. And keep in mind, nothing has changed with my Wacom other than whatever updates it's had. Which isn't much. I don't use this Wacom for anything other than art. So somehow there's been some update, it's just screwed everything. That or whatever hardware detects the pin pressure has just gone to complete shit. My pin nib is still fine. That's what I'm working with. It's not like, man, it used to work so good. Now it's just spotty and crap. Sometimes it just drops out. Like I'll be writing, I can watch the blue bar. It'll just like go away and then come back, go away and then come back. Even though I haven't let off at all. It's been a problem I've had for a long time. I don't know. Remember how much this thing cost. But I would expect better. Let's try that. I'm also going to... There's like a, I don't know, an updater or something. I need to go find where it's at. It'll probably want me to restart. Yeah, there's an update. Watch this break something else. Yeah, system restart. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and save and exit out of everything and restart this. Do my update. And in fact, seeing as I'm doing all this, I'll just go ahead and end this stream here. It's been 2.5 hours, so we got a bit done. I'll keep working on this off stream, and hopefully get this sensitivity stuff working again, or at least somewhat usable. It's a constant battle, so whatever. Anyway, that's it. Later.